Hello everyone. It's been a while since I've done a tutorial or a concept video, hasn't it? And I'm a little late to the party on this one because the snapshot was out yesterday. What I'm showing you is based on a tweet I saw from Mumbo Jumbo yesterday, and I dare say loads of other people have already been all over this, but I thought I'd do a video on it anyway. So, if you haven't seen Mumbo's tweet, basically it raised the idea that we could use the new Magma blocks in this snapshot for an automatic mob farm, because mobs can spawn on them currently. Just watch Mojang change it in the next snapshot so that mobs won't spawn on them. And they also damage mobs, so the mobs will die, drop their items. Fully automatic mob farm, which is, an amazing possibility. So Mojang definitely are going to patch that because they're the fun police. But for the moment it works. So this was the first design I did, straightforward one, just hopper minecarts going underneath the floor. But no one really likes hopper minecarts, do they? I mean, it works, but there's a chance the minecart's disappearing. It's a lot of entities to have going. Just generally meh. Now there's something a bit odd about this. If I go up to the centre of this thing, which I think is at 0, 0, or it was when I first 2 on 0, yeah. So if I go fill 0 at this height, I want to go to minus 25, yeah, minus 25, and then 25 here, 25 with stone. Give it a moment to do that. Get my next command ready while I'm doing it. Come on. Oh, come on, Minecraft. There we go. And then do that. So that should make it completely dark within the confines of this, because this was from minus 10 to plus 10. So I've got 15 blocks out in every direction from it. It should be completely dark, no skylight in here at all. Yeah? 0. Now, if I now come down and go inside the farm, as you can see, we've got 2 block light from the magma, which isn't enough to stop mobs spawning, so it can be used as a spawning floor. But 13 sky, 12 sky, 1 block, 11, 12, 11. I don't understand that. There is something very funky going on with the sky lighting there. But if I set it to night time, mobs will spawn in here, so it is actually dark enough. So I don't know what the deal is with the sky figure there. But if I zoom out, you can see mobs are spawning in there. This does work on Enderman. Enderman will teleport around inside this thing and still die inside it. You might not necessarily get every Enderman that spawns in there, but you do get some. So that was the first design I did. The second design I did is over here, and this is actually pretty good. As you can see, I've only got one set of spawning pads, just 2 6x19. 19 because that's as far as this redstone would go. I could make it longer if I changed this up, if I ran redstone along here and then put a torch on there, whatever. So you can extend this, and then of course you can also stack it. But I just did a test with this for 20 minutes, that was all. I just flew up into the sky above this thing and waited for 20 minutes. And from that I got that, which is not bad for 20 minutes from one set of spawning pads. That's a decent output. So what this one does is quite straightforward. You've got your spawning pads, you've got your water which is released by the pistons, and then the hopper line in the middle has got stone walls. Now this has to be stone walls and not fences. The slabs here stop most mobs from being pushed off the magma blocks, so they'll still keep taking damage when the water, because the water comes out and it will push the mobs as well as the items. The water is to push the items into the middle. And spiders. Spiders would be able to go underneath. Spiders would be able to sit on top of the hoppers and not take damage. They'd wander around back onto the magma blocks and take damage again. But in the meantime, they're sitting around taking up the mob cap, so you want to kill them as fast as possible. So stone walls here means spiders, even if they get pushed all the way over, are still mostly on the magma blocks and still take damage. Fences, they're enough on the hopper that they don't. So that's why it's the wall rather than the fence. And then over here I've got a nearly 5-minute Ethonian hopper clock. It's literally just 5 full stacks, which is obviously the most you can fit in there, and is a little under 5 minutes. I would have done just barely under 5 minutes for the item despawn timers, but oh, there you go, something just died. But you might as well just do this, have it slightly off more often than 5 minutes, rather than overcomplicate things. That just goes into this monostable pulse generator, which goes into this T flip-flop, which will toggle the signal and turn the pistons off, releasing the water. And then 5 seconds afterwards, this comes round, fires the monostable again, and retracts that. So I can simulate that by doing that. No? You don't want to cooperate with me. There you go. So that's fired that, water comes out, there goes an Enderman. And then 5 seconds later that comes back, water goes away again. That 5 seconds is just enough for all the items to get pushed into the middle. So that's basically all there is to this. It's just you've got your hopper line underneath, and that's basically all there is to this. As I say, if you change how this redstone works, you can extend the signal to what? How many pistons would you be able to do? 15 redstone length. You'd need 1 piece of redstone there, because I don't think a torch there would work, would it? Let's try it. Actually, it will, but mainly because these are bud powering that piston, which is fine. So you would be able to have 15 redstone and then 1 more because of bud powering at the end. So 16, 16, you'd be able to have 33 pistons. So your spawning platforms can be 6 by 33, 6 by 33, and then however many layers you want to do. So you know, you have options. But yeah, that's about it. That's all there is to say on this. Pretty straightforward stuff, and enjoy it while you can before Mojang decide to make it so mobs can't spawn on magma blocks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, here we go. Let's just watch this guy die. See, he doesn't seem to want to go. Oh, there we go. And then he teleports back on. They'll do that. They seem to teleport back on quite happily. It won't be long before the mob AI gets changed or something. But until then, let's enjoy it. Fully automatic mob farms.